Alright lads, so in this video we're going to pit the Kilo 141 and the Grau against each other. We're going to see what gun is better, we're going to see what damage gets done, and we're going to find out what gun is truly the best gun in the game. Because right now everybody knows that these two guns are probably the two most used guns in Warzone, and they're probably the most meta weapons, okay? So we're going to expose and find out which one is the best. We're going to bring out all sorts of numbers, so you better have your ears on. I obviously will pull up some screenshots as well, and I just want to give a big shout out to gungamedata.com because I got all the stats, the screenshots and everything from their website. I will leave a link in the top of the description if you want to go and check out, because you can look at stats for every single gun. You can see how slow a certain scope will make you ADS. It's so good, okay? It's the most underrated website, and a lot of videos that you've probably seen on this before would have used them stats and they probably didn't even say anything about it, okay? So I'm going to give the shout out and give credit where credit is due. Now we're going to break down the Kilo, or no, we'll start with the Kilo, okay, because that's what we're running in the background right now. The Kilo has a fire rate of 751 rounds per minute. This basically means if you were to continuously shoot the gun for 1 minute without a reload, it would shoot 751 shots. Okay, so I'm going to just ram through all of these different stats, and I'm going to do the same for the Grau. Then at the end, we're going to tell you which one is better. We're not going to say any numbers, we're just going to say the Kilo ADS is faster, the Grau does more damage, vice versa. That's just an example of what's going to happen. And then at the end, we're going to talk about damage and recoil. So I'm going to go into it now, talking about the ADS speed on the Kilo. It has an ADS speed of 238 milliseconds, which is pretty decent. Milliseconds, so it's pretty fast. It has a 4.7 meters per second movement speed. So if you have the Grau out and you run for 1 second, you're roughly going to get about 5 meters in a second, which is decent with no attachments. Obviously, yeah, all these guns have no attachments, but that's still decent. Reload speed 2.36 seconds, pretty fast. Tactical sprint to fire is 392 milliseconds, which is pretty slow, believe it or not, compared to an SMG. The hip fire is 16.5 pixels squared, which doesn't really mean anything right now because we're not interested in it, but just still another stat to put up. ADS movement is 2.36 meters per second, and you seen a minute ago where I was saying the movement with it is 4.7, which is close to 5. So when you're aiming down sights, you move at half the speed you would when you're hip firing, which is kind of another fact to know. It's just handy to know these kind of things. Bullet velocity 720 meters per second. The mag size is 30. Sprint to fire time is 263, which is still pretty slow. Now, we're not going to break that down. I'm just giving you them attachments. I'm reading them out off the screenshot that you can see. The Grau, on the other hand, which I'm going to pull up the screenshot now, I'm going to read out all these attachments. Then I'm going to tell you, I'm going to read them all out again, but instead of reading out numbers, like let's say I say fire rate, I will say Kilo, meaning it has the faster fire rate, if that makes sense. Instead of giving you the number, I'll give you the gun that has the better half in that category, okay? I'm trying to make sense of this. It's a very hard video to do, especially it being my first time doing a video like this. But sure, look, obviously I'll know by the feedback he's giving me down below in the comments, and if I get a few subs off this video, you know, we'll know. If the family grows a bit, we'll know, okay? Anyway, Grau, fire rate 730 rounds per minute. A bit slower than the Kilo, but nonetheless still good. ADS is 221 milliseconds. The movement is 4.8 meters per second, just a bit slower than the Kilo. The reload speed is 2.15. The tactical sprint to fire is 392 milliseconds. The hip fire is 16.5 pixels squared, the same as the Kilo. I'm pretty sure all the assault rifles have the same hip fire box. ADS movement is 2.61. The bullet velocity is 720 meters per second. The mag size is 30, and the sprint to fire time is 263 milliseconds. Again, these are just stats for anybody who knows what they mean. I know what they mean. If you know what they mean, that's W. But now it's just going to be real simple, me telling you what has the better, the upper hand in that category, if you get me. So now here we go. There's not going to be a screenshot for this because this is just my comparing the comparing the two stats, like comparing the fire rate of the Kilo and the fire rate of the Grau and seeing which shoots faster. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what wins in which sector. Then basically, whatever one wins or achieves the better score like, look, you'll see in a minute, okay? It's hard to explain. The fire rate, the faster fire rate gun is the Kilo, but the Grau can aim down sight faster. The movement speed goes to the Kilo because you can run a bit further with the Kilo than the Grau in a 1 second. The reload speed goes to the Grau because it can reload faster. The tactical sprint to fire is actually equal. The hip fire like pixel box is equal. The aim down sight movement goes to the Kilo. The bullet velocity is still equal. The mag size is equal, and the sprint to fire is equal. A lot of things are equal, okay? So it's not going to make a lot of sense, but watch when I reconfig what you see on screen right now, and we get rid of everything that's equal, and we put the Kilo on the left and the Grau on the right. The fire rate goes to the Kilo because it has a faster fire rate. The Kilo also has faster movement. The Kilo also has better ADS movement. Now on the right side, the Grau can ADS faster and it can reload faster. Okay? And everything else is equal. They're on par in every other aspect except recoil. And I'm going to talk about damage real quick. So hopefully that made a bit of sense. And this will make a lot more sense now when I start explaining it in my own words without all this funky kind of language. I'll pull up the screenshot again for both of them if I can. Hopefully it's not too small on your screen, but I'll pull up both of them. From 0 to 31 meters, they both do the same damage. You can see that there on the screenshots. They both do the same damage. They do 41 to the head and 28 to the rest of the body. Pretty self-explanatory. But at 49 meters, the Grau damage drop off goes to 27 to the head and 18 to the rest of the body. The Kilo does follow the Grau's damage drop off, but instead of the damage drop off being 27 and 18 to the rest of the body, at 49 meters, you can see it there on the screenshot, that's when the Grau drops off. The Grau drops off at 49 meters, but the Kilo starts dropping off at 55 meters. So that gives the Kilo better range. Now the disadvantage on that is you could argue that it's not really an argument, it's a fact that the Grau is easier to control with recoil, and then the Grau has easier to control recoil, and the Kilo kind of does more damage but bounces around a bit more. It's very hard to explain this kind of stuff, but the argument is still there. What is better? Well, it depends what you're going to run for. If you're running for a more aggressive playstyle, I would say use the Kilo, because if you're running a bit more aggressive, you don't really need to worry about that recoil, and you can still put on your recoil control attachments for beaming out of the air, but you're going to be doing more damage per shot, and it has a faster fire rate, so you win all day long. It does more damage per shot and it shoots more shots a second, so it wins. But then again, if you're going for more of a chilled, laid back playstyle, just beaming people out of the air, taking people off cars, now you can still do all that with the Kilo if you build it right. But with the Grau, without even putting any attachments on the Grau, it can do all that. So if you slowed the Grau up a bit, it can still be a beast, but you're not going to be able to change the damage on it. So there's different ways of running it. I would say run the Kilo in run the Grau in like a ghost class kind of a setup, you know, if you wanted to. Obviously, I prefer running them both for long range because that's just how I play. There's loads of different ways you can say to do it, but the thing is, they're both very similar guns. They do the same damage, they just drop off at different ranges. Literally, they do the same damage, but at range, I don't know. At range, like, you can say the Kilo does more damage at range, but it's harder to control. Whereas if the Grau, you have to still hit more shots, but them shots are easier to hit. So you can go every different way with it. And what I would recommend you to do is just watch my class setups. I'm not even capping. Watch the class setups, man. I break them down real hard. I'll try and pull up a tag if I remember, but more than likely I won't, because I do my videos I edit all my videos on a Sunday, and then I upload them throughout the weekend. Well, not just the Sunday, over the weekend I edit them and then upload them through the week, so it's going to be different. But to the conclusion of this, they're both great guns. Not one is better than the other, it just depends how you play. You know yourself how you play, so there's no point in me going into that. I've just explained to you what both of them can do, and it's up to you to decide how you want to run them. They're both absolutely beastly guns until they get nerfed. I know the Grau got nerfed way back in the day when he used to be super overpowered. And that's what I'm going to leave you with now. Actually, I'm going to leave you with some Grau gameplay. I think I kind of popped off. It's a bit funny. I think I died stupidly, but the gameplay was a bit funny, and I felt like a little burner coming, but it wasn't a burner. It was just every fight I was taking, I wasn't losing health, I wasn't taking damage. I just clean kills all day long. But I didn't really feel like I felt like I was on a burner, and then I look at my kills and it kind of put me down because I wasn't burning. You know the feeling, man. You feel like you're going off and then you're not going off. But look, it is what it is. I'm going to play that gameplay now, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'm sorry for talking for 10 minutes, but hopefully it made a bit of sense. I'm out of here. Enjoy.
Jack, get behind them and then just go.
Gotcha, bro. In that order, yeah?
Yeah. Take all the loadouts. Wow.
Yeah, I did something. Closing the gap. They're in a separate fight as well. I'm gonna pop a plate box down. Just because I need a few.
Oh man, what's going on?
Oh. The map.
Someone's gotta have a car.
Oh, it's scamming. Yeah.
Oh, what's going on?
So we don't know.
Yeah, another UAV.
Yeah, I have one.
Guns?
There goes the phone.
Pop it.
Oh, you already have one popped.
Oh, this is a really good.
Oh yeah.
Get some max, yeah.
Or
I'll pop another one now.
Friendly recon online.
This guy's bottom floor.
UAV entering the AO.
one guy.
Yeah, he's bottom floor on the other side. No, he's gone up his second floor.
Popping a deadie and gone out.
The rest of his team might have ghosts now.
31 in front of me.
He's on the roof with me.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
He's in the. He's not.
Following his footsteps.
Cracked blues on his teammate across the way. They just bought in, did they?
Bought in.
There's a guy right there, Ethan.
Yeah, I'm following the footsteps.
He went out my door, right on me, Jack.
Right there.
Coming down to you.
31, running away.
Two teams. Yeah, I'm coming with me. I was laying out two teams.
I need to know where they are though.
I seen one team over
There you
here.
Right, one's in here.
I'm on the move.
They're out. Dead. Aim is coming in clutch now.
One's right on me.
Downs. Finish him.
Side of the wall, like right there.
Finished.
One.
One more left.
Should have hit it. This one was. Right here.
Moving up.
Right, I'll go from now. Just gotta get these dead sounds.
Now he's further back.
Oh, he's on a run. He knows he's about to get the merc.
That was when I blow his head off with the sniper. Check
Right,
footsteps
there,
on him.
50 that way.
there.
He's still running.
Yeah.
Moving up.
He's right at this corner.
Sure?
Over there.
Target spotted.
That is speedy.
Is he just in there chilling now?
Loadout drop headed your way.
No, I can't.
Oh no! I just vision. I don't even explain. I know what
I'm
happens.
going back to that boy to get UAV.
Yeah, good idea.
Gas is inbound. Marking
So
new
much money.
safe zone.
That was my first kill. What? Oh my days.
Yeah, I should have a kill as well.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry, we're only getting warmed up
Oh
right now.
no, it was one before. Ethan,
My
I swear
phone
you
is
got
going
that kill.
mad, man.
UAV overhead.
Pop that. Did you pop it? You did.
Oh, loadout.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
loadout.
fucked it.
We can go back to loadout, yeah. And kill them on the way. Do we have time to do that? Zone as well?
Just hold them.
Yeah,
No, they're gone, mate.
Yeah, just pull a bit more right. Aim, yeah.
Oh,
Aim,
yeah.
aim green. Go for the cut off. Does that sound okay to use, or what should we do?
They're
Yeah,
ages
yeah.
away now. No.
This guy made this sniper class really good. You know the new sniper, you know the way the ADS is so slow on it. This guy's got a good fast one that still hits hard.
Seems to be fighting. Does anybody else have a UAV?
Nope.
Yeah. I do.
Will we use it or
Yeah,
what?
yeah, go for it. Safe
No.
side. No?
Friendly UAV overhead.
So now we know how to split.
Yeah,
Now we know
yeah.
who to pounce on.
Moving position.
Now we know where to hold from. There are going to be two angles. They're going to be coming from loadout and blue and orange.
Where are we holding from?
Moving.
I'm going to pull over left and try and hold loadout.
Two teams, two teams.
Two teams.
Spotted.
Oh,
Down
they're
one.
down. I felt the wind off the bullet.
Both here.
They're in the truck on me.
Get to the next.
Cracked blues. Oh, there's a full team in that even. Yeah, there's two cracked blues there.
Oh,
Why'd you push up?
Where is he? No, he didn't.
Oh, no,
sniping
I did
doesn't
not.
really matter.
Where from?
That's not
Give us some
crack
information.
blues. Okay. Oh, he lagged out. He lagged out.
Over on
yeah,
blue.
We got
man,
lagged out for hacking or something. You wouldn't be surprised.
And this sniper this guy made is so good.
Good
I
balance,
don't
is
know
it?
what happens.
I think they fixed the bullets with the
It's like
SPO
perfect,
thing, the new sniper, apparently. So it's
I
like,
think they fixed the
like
bullets on it.
when they nerfed it, they did something to the bullets, and they nerfed the bullets too hard, so they kind of secretly fixed them or buffed them.
Oh, welcome back. Yeah. I can't stop using them, but this thing's sitting so well.
Jack, watch
Like-
that big building.
Yeah.
All these shots are cracking blues.
I just melted that car up, not gonna lie.
So did I.
Get in front. There has to be people on big building, doesn't
No,
there?
no, there's none.
Jack is 7k, you can buy UAVs.
No. Do we give up height though, to drop all the way down there?
Now we can have this one.
Vendor here.
Okay. I'm not gonna run out into that ice though.
Yeah, that is a bit of a sketchy place.
Not especially just with how slow I do it. Cause you just have the little like scroll thing and it just snaps between them. I have to bring my mouse from my center of my screen over to the left, click on it, then bring it back to the center and then click yes. I don't just have to double tap or triple tap, whatever you do. Just like and moving your D-pads and stuff. I have to do that.
In a while, crocodile, cover me.
Buy two, pop one, and then buy another one.
Covering me, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't see your figures watching me now.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm
you
feel
see my
safe here,
grenade?
lads.
I shot my grenade on you.
overhead.
Low left. Oh, always in there, yeah.
Moving.
Oh, and
He's so far away.
Going
Yeah.
your way.
There's a whole team on the quad.
Oh,
don't worry about that. Green's
is
getting
this
murked
one
for
kill
five
even
and
worth
stuff.
chasing, man?
Yeah,
No,
no.
I don't think so. I
We
think
can probably cut him off on the way to the ring.
he decides to come up this way, yeah. He's in ring, but is he gonna go boy?
I'm moving.
Not even. He's just out
I
here.
saw him getting us in the back.
Yeah, he won't.
That
Yeah.
guy on blue, he's getting closer.
Yeah, I'm going up to him now.
Done another UAV.
Yeah,
Friendly UAV overhead.
he's not here anymore. He's ghost.
Moving.
Or he died.
He's right here.
Team on blue now. If we can out beam top. Are they on top?
No, they're second floor.
Oh yeah.
Down.
Crap.
New safe zone.
If we pull further left, it's worse for them because they don't have all them windows. They only have the one now.
Yeah.
LMG located.
I can take roof. They're not on roof, are they?
No. Oh, now one is, yeah. I'm gonna try sniping though. Now you went back down.
Yeah, you just Ethan, stop them from getting on the roof. Me and Jake are gonna go in.
I'm gonna look roof.
Yeah. Me and Jake, we're going up the ladder, right?
Oh, they blare me now.
Yeah.
Don't die yourself, so. Just even let us know if they're making a move to get up here.
Yeah, I'm just looking at a ladder. Yeah, I think there.
Trophy system deployed.
High features 15.
I know, I'm coming over.
16. Right below me where I'm standing now, Jack, so that's where he is.
He's on the staircase, though.
Are we dropping?
Yeah, down, team wiped.
Oh my god, he meant to live here.
Yeah, I know. We're vibing.
One
It's a
gas mask and
nice,
stuff,
like, it's a slow game, but it feels good if you get me. It feels like I'm burning. And I'm actually, every kill I get, I'm just not getting damaged on.
Oh boy.
Get him the gas if you need it.
Nice to go up there.
Location marked.
Yeah.
I like games like this.
Yeah, they're slow but consistent. None of us are dying in any of our
What's that
fights.
open boy again?
Okay, I'm playing well, even though 2 kills. But I just know I'm playing well.
Jack, you
Yeah,
want to
I
drop
know.
cash on nobody, maybe?
Yeah, buddy.
If you watch the people that have like the most wins out of everyone, they'll have like probably like 3
Yeah.
kills a game between them.
Yeah, I know.
Enemy UAV
It's because they.
overhead.
Oh shit. Yeah, but when you get a pop it, because we just got put on a UAV.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Oh, buddy.
Alright.
Oh, there. That's a lovely fight. I feel. Why do I feel that's so nice? They're all in different buildings though. It's an old-fashioned C4 clear out. Oh, I just got
Yeah,
sniped.
just a fly drop thing.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy
They're
UAV
pulling
overhead.
back similar.
Heading there.
Yeah, they're coming back.
I know.
He quickscoped the shit out of you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to stop the finish. He's non-shield though.
Alright, now I'm back up and I'm just sniper and then over there. That's gone. No might as well not even try to follow.
Oh yeah, one's close right fence. Like this one here.
Going there.
I'm just gonna push up to this tree.
Here's a sniper.
Frag out.
Oh yeah.
Frag out.
20 in front of me.
Yeah, that was a guy gliding in.
There's a guy in the building in here.
Jake, he just went by you, man.
That's the last soldier. Win here.
Where you in?
Return to the front line.
I'm in the building with him.
Yeah, he ran behind. You ran in. He ran
Yeah,
out.
You earn your
I'll
freedom,
just,
soldier.
no, there's 2. I just got to go in the building. He's sitting in the corner.
36 left. So
I'm coming out. Coming out.
I go over here. 28 too. They're just sitting behind the fence. Oh, they're sitting in here.
In this little hut, is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, good nade.
Alright, now. Oh yeah, back right, back
Crack
right.
blues, crack blues. Oh, like.
On the left.
No. No. How would I die?
Left on shield.
Yeah, done.
No shield, Ethan. Someone landed on you. On Jake.
Oh, gliding in.
No.
No! I literally killed them all besides one.
He's
I literally
reviving
killed them
his
all besides
teammate.
one. I'm selfing.
Wow.
No!
Wow. Wow.